Welcome to my channel, Sonia Unapologetic. My name is Sonia, and on this channel, I talk about mental wellness and living a free life from a Black woman's perspective. Before we go any further, like this video, subscribe to join the Unapologetic tribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post a video and when I go live. So, you guys see the thumbnail. This video is about being a digital nomad, and I guess by now I am officially a digital nomad. I have not had a long-term apartment lease since February of this year, which is 2022. And since February of 2022, I've lived in 10 different places, and it would be 12 if you count locations that just like went on vacation for less than a week. So that is really what I would describe as living a free life, being able to go wherever I want to go and not be chained to one location. So, as a Black woman and someone who is over the age of 21 years old, I know a lot of times as Black women, when we think of digital nomads, we think of young people, all of the Gen Zers, they are working on the beach and just getting to bop around the world. But I must tell you that through my experience, there are a lot of Black women who are digital nomads and a lot of Black women who are in their 40s, 50s, and 60s who are digital nomads. So, one thing that kind of scared me about being a digital nomad was the feeling of being homeless. And that's something that at the beginning, it could be something that scares a lot of us. At this point, I feel like I've gotten over that. And the feeling of being free has kind of overridden that. I know for the past, or in the past, for me, years ago, when I owned a home, and I owned a home around like the mortgage crisis 2008 time. And that's when I sold my home. But that was a time to where I felt chained to my home because I wanted to be able to move to other places. And I was having a really hard time at that time selling my home. So I never want to feel that feeling of being chained down to something again. Not saying that I won't, ever own a home again. But for now, that feeling of being able to decide that, hey, why not just go to Mexico? It feels good to have that freedom. And speaking of saying, hey, why don't I just go to Mexico? I'm going to Mexico tomorrow. So I'm getting all packed up. One way that has allowed me to be a digital nomad for the last, I guess now 9 months, I guess. No, 8 months. So, what has allowed me to be a digital nomad for the last 8 months is living in short term furnished apartments. The time that I spent in Mexico, I spent 5 months in Mexico. That time, I just lived in some short term furnished apartments. So, that was very, very freeing. And there was one apartment that I stayed in, and the person that was renting it out, I was just like, let me do a 3 month lease. And she was just like, no, just do it month by month. And if you need more time, then we're going to find a unit in this building, or hopefully you'll be able to stay in the same unit. So that's the freeing thing, like not feeling like we have to tie ourselves to a year lease somewhere. Another thing that has allowed me to more easily be a digital nomad is my journey to minimalism. So, getting rid of a lot of stuff not having so much stuff that you have to worry about taking that stuff with you. Now, I must say, I need to get better because at some point, I want to be able to go somewhere and stay for like 4 months and have just a carry on luggage. I am not there yet, but it's a journey. Since I've been back in the States for the last 3 months, I have gotten rid of a lot of things in storage and just I continue to evaluate what do I not need? What am I not using? The last time I went to Mexico for 5 months, what things just sat in my suitcase or whatever, and I never really used. Now I know this time around, this is not something that I need to take with me. So let me make sure that I've spoken about everything that I want to speak to you guys about. So while in the US, I've stayed at a couple of short-term furnished apartments, but the short-term rental that I'm in right now and about to leave tomorrow, it's with a company called Landing. And I've stayed at this apartment for 3 months now. Time has flown, and this truly feels like it was my space. Landing provided everything, fully furnished, dishes, pots, wine glasses, regular glasses, cleaning supplies, broom, vacuum cleaner, mop, um, just everything that you can think of. And so it really made it feel like home. If there's a parking garage, my car was in a safe place and it was in a great area to where lots of restaurants nearby, access to getting stuff delivered, grocery delivery and things of that nature. So that has made it very convenient. And also another thing for me, being a digital nomad, I've kept my car. So I've decided not to sell my car. Some of my sisters in Mexico that I've spent time with, they've decided to sell their vehicles here in the US. But for me, I just keep my car with a family member while I'm out of the US. And when I come back, I have a vehicle to drive around. I don't have to depend on Uber or something. Because one thing I noticed when I spent 5 months in Mexico and came back to the US, everything seemed so expensive. So having to Uber everywhere was not an option. So I just wanted to quickly do this video. I am in between finishing up some packing right now, and this weekend is the weekend of the Exes Summit. So I've just been plugging into videos and live speakers to speak where they're speaking about move abroad money. So just helping Black women who have a desire to do a sabbatical outside the country or to just move abroad altogether. But a lot of people wonder, okay, how am I going to finance this dream and this new life? So that's what Exodus Summit has helped me with that information. And I've attended Exodus Summit 2020, 2021, and this year, 2022. And every year, it just gives me just more information for me to understand that a dream of being a digital nomad is very possible. It's not just for the Gen Zers and these perfect Instagrammable pictures. It's like anybody who wants to live this life can live this life, including people with kids as well, because there are sisters that I know in Mexico who have moved to Mexico or they're moving about the world and just visiting different places, and they have their kids with them and they're doing something called world schooling. So their kids, the world is their classroom. So I think that that's pretty cool. So that's the only thing I have to say right now. I'll do more videos in the future about being a digital nomad. This video is just to encourage anyone who thinks that digital nomading is not for them. It can be for you too. So I may or may not show you guys a little bit of how the apartment here in Nooks. I'm still getting everything together, so I want things to look tidy in here. So that is all I have for you guys right now. Like this video, subscribe to the channel to join the unapologetic tribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post a video and when I go live. And get down in the comments and talk about, are you a digital nomad? Are you looking to be a digital nomad? Let's continue that conversation. And that's all I have for you guys right now. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Okay, everyone, this is a quick tour of the short-term apartment that I'm staying in. This is the front door. That is the washroom through those doors. I'm not showing like in the washroom or in the closets or whatever. I still got a little bit of stuff in there. It's not bad, but anywho's, this is the kitchen. I guess I should go in the kitchen. And they provide like all these knives, the little they provide these knives, this paper towel holder, the soap right there, cleaning supplies. This is another view right here. It's very open floor plan. I'll show in this closet because it just has their things in here, but their vacuum cleaner, broom, and mop. And they provide lots of light bulbs. Like there's light bulbs like in all the closets and everything. But this is the living area, dining area. And then also they have lots of space for you to work. So you can take one of the other chairs and work right here. They even have a light at this desk, and there's cabinets for you to put some stuff in. But also there's this desk right here, and then also this desk has let me see if I can, okay, you see where it has the outlets right there, so that's pretty cool as well. And also this desk has a little drawer right there, and there's the lamp, which the lamp for that desk over there, it has a light switch right here to where you can control that lamp. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, like again, it's a very, very open floor plan and lots of windows. So that's really nice. I've been here for about 2.5, I think almost 3 months. But yeah, they have the TV dressers and everything in here in the bedroom. And then this is the bathroom. And they have a really nice walk-in closet. Still have a couple of things in the walk-in closet. And I just, I don't know, I never like for people to see. And I feel like I need to have something private for me, even though there's just, a couple of suitcases and I'm finishing packing. But yeah, and they have a couple of little pieces of artwork too, like, on the wall right there. And they decorate really cute too, like, with these decorations on the table right here. Just some really cute little decorations, lamps, and then the little throw that they have over the sofa there. And it's a very comfy sofa. I've taken many a nap on the sofa. So yeah, that's the landing short-term rental here in DFW. They have locations all over the US. They have a few properties here in DFW, and they do short-term, fully furnished, everything that you need, a parking garage. You also have the Amazon lockers, so you can get your, well, I don't even know, it's just considered Amazon lockers. You can get anything delivered here and it goes to the lockers. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching the video. Again, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post a video, share, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.